All right, so we're talking some more about transversals today. Now, yesterday we identified similar angles. We found the corresponding angles, the adjacent angles, the vertical angles, the supplementary angle, all that stuff. Today we're actually going to figure out angle measures. Now, if you remember, there are two unique angle measures on a transversal. There is the acute angle and the obtuse angle. And if you remember, the acute angle plus the obtuse angle always will equal 180 degrees. Remember, we have our acute angle here plus our obtuse angle, which forms a straight line, which is 180 degrees. So we know always that whatever our acute angle is and whatever our obtuse angle is, if we add them together, that will equal 180 degrees. Now, let's say I knew that I had a triangle, and let's get rid of this one. Okay, or I have my transversal, and on my transversal, I know that this angle is 80 degrees. I know my acute angles here are going to be 80 degrees. If I know that, how big are my obtuse angles going to be? How big will my obtuse angle be? Well, we plug 80 into our equation. We say 80 plus our obtuse angle equals 180. Minus 80 minus 80. We get our obtuse angle is 100 degrees. So I know that my obtuse angle here will be 100 degrees. So all my acute angles will be 80. All my obtuse will be 100 degrees. Okay, hopefully that part right there isn't too tricky to understand, being able to find our angle based upon what we know. Now, where it might get a little more complicated is if I am working with some angles that maybe aren't just good, cool numbers. Let's say I have something like this angle is 3x, and this angle here is 2x plus 24. 3x and 2x plus 24. Well, what I want to look and see, okay, well, these are both actually acute angles. These are both my acute angles. So these two added up together are not going to equal 180. But what these two added up together will equal is each other. So I know that 3x equals 2x plus 24. I know that that's true. And I'm going to come over here, I'm going to minus 2x, and I'm going to get x equals 24 degrees. Okay? X equals 24 degrees. Now I'm going to take x equals 24 degrees. I'm going to substitute it into one of my equations to get me this angle here is 3 times 24 degrees, which means that that angle has a grand total of 72 degrees. That means all of my acute angles are 72 degrees. That also means that my obtuse angles are going to be 180 degrees minus 72 degrees, which is going to give me my grand total for my obtuse angles of 108 degrees. So I know every acute angle here is going to be 72. Every obtuse angle is going to be 108. Okay, let's say I have these. Let's say I have this situation here, and I know that, what kind of thing could I know up here? I could know that this angle here is 2x plus 20 degrees, and this angle here is 4x degrees. So I know that my acute angle is 2x plus 20. My obtuse angle is 4x. Now remember, when I know my acute and my obtuse, I can add them together to equal 180. So I know that 2x plus 20 plus 4x equals 180. And now I can combine like terms. If I have 2x's and I have 4 more x's, I have 6x plus 20 equals 180. Minus 20, minus 20. 6x equals 160. Divide by 6, divide by 6. And I know that one of my angles will equal, this is not good. One of my angles equals 26.6 degrees. 26.6 degrees. Or my x is 26.6 degrees. Now, to find my measures, I'm going to take my x and I'm going to plug it into both of my angles, my obtuse and my acute. So 4 times 26.6 equals 106.6. So my obtuse angle is roughly 106.6. And if I plug this into my acute angle, I get 2 times 26.6 plus 20. 2 times 26.6 is 53.2. Plus 20 is 73.2. So that gives me my acute angle of 73.2. And if I were to add these up together, I would check my answer. This gives me a grand total of 179.8, which is really close to 180, and that's just a rounding error right there. Okay? So we're going to be working on finding angles today. While we're doing that, go ahead and find the measure of some of my acute angles here, and let's see if we can get this solved out. Let's say I have 5x minus 10 degrees and 2x plus 15 degrees. What's the measure of my acute angle? What's the measure of my obtuse angle? Have a great day.